Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, good. Well, and your name is Berfin, and you have two brothers,
yes,
and Rezan is older,
yes,
and Bauer is younger, and you are in the middle.
yes.
Okay. In my family, I am the oldest. I am like Rezan, but after me, I have a sister, just like you. So tell me a little bit. Let me get my calendar centered here so we can see it better. So today is October 28th, I'm sorry, November 28th, right here. And today in the United States, it is a holiday. Do you
It
understand?
isn't here.
Right, right. Well, here it is called Thanksgiving. So none of the boys and girls have school today because it is a holiday. But you went to school today, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me something interesting or fun or maybe something you didn't like, but I like something good about school today. Tell me something about school today.
I'm happy because I learned something for my exam.
Okay. What did you learn?
I learned about schools. This. I learned about schools. Um,
Okay. Okay. Very good. Now, at your school, do you have an English class?
yes.
So, do you have English class every day?
No.
How many days in a week do you have English class?
I have 4 days.
So, 4 days, but you didn't have English today.
I have 2 lessons.
Okay. Okay. All right. Um, is your English class, do you like your English class?
Yes, I like.
Would you say it's difficult or it's easy or it's in the middle?
It's easy.
It's easy. Okay. Well, good. Good for you. So, how old were you when you started learning English?
I'm 7 years old.
So you were 7 and now you are what, 11, 12,
13.
13. Okay. So you have been learning English for 6 years. So that's very good. 6 years. Okay, very good. Very good. I always like to start by looking at a word and thinking what that word might mean. So look at this word right here. And Berfin, can you pronounce that word? How do you say that word?
Sturdy.
Very good. That was perfect. So you are in sturdy makes an sound. So sturdy. And you said that. And the Y, it doesn't sound like Y. It sounds like E, doesn't it? Sturdy, sturdy. It sounds like an E.
Sturdy.
Right, right. Like, and you know, some other words like baby has a Y in it, but it sounds like an E. So sometimes Y sounds like an E. Now, look at that drawing of a chair and look what it says. Someone or something that is sturdy, looks strong, and is unlikely to be easily injured or damaged. So if something is sturdy, it is strong. Okay. So
Okay.
I have a chair in my office here right in front of me. See, that chair is very old, but it is sturdy. It is a very strong chair. Um, I am not fat, but if a big fat person sat in it, it would be fine because it is sturdy. It is a sturdy chair. Bowen, we could also say, Buffing, if you are a very strong person, you could
Yes.
say you were sturdy. So, like if you were playing football or playing soccer and you fell down and you got back up and you kept running, that's sturdy.
I understand.
Good and strong. Would you read the sentence that is in green? Read that green sentence.
The class chairs were sturdy.
Right. So they were strong chairs and you didn't have to worry. If you sat on that chair, you would be fine. So the chairs were sturdy, strong chairs. Do you think you are a sturdy person?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. All right, let's take a look at this now. These words might be too easy for you, but since this is our first class and I am getting to know you, I need to know how much or how little English you know. So I wanted to look at some of these words that start with the letter A. This is an animal. It does not live in Turkey, and it does not live in the United States. It lives in South America.
Yes.
Okay, so there are none in Turkey, and there are none in North America and the United States, but they are in South America. Do you know what this animal is called?
Isn't it alligator?
That's close. That also lives in America, but this is an alpaca. Alpaca. Now, in Turkish, it's written like this. But in English, it's written like that, alpaca. Okay?
Yes.
Have you ever seen an alpaca?
No, I don't.
I've seen them at a zoo, but they don't live in North America. They don't live around here. So that is an alpaca. Now let's look at the next one. Aha, you just said it. What's that?
It's alligator.
Right, alligator. And alligators do live in North America. They do not live in Turkey. I think you have crocodiles in Turkey, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we have alligators. I will stay away from alligators. I don't want to be close to alligators. All right, now here's one. This one you have in Turkey.
Ant.
Ant, right, okay. Now, do you know what that is?
No, I don't this animals.
Well, as soon as you see the name, you will understand, because look at the name.
Ant eater.
Right. You take the word ant,
Eater.
and then you take the word eater, anteater. Okay. And what do anteaters eat?
Ants.
Ants, sure. Okay, so that's an anteater. Let's look at one or two more. This is a hard one. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
This is a hard one, and it's hard to say too. Look at that word. Anemone. Anemone.
Anemone.
Anemone. Now, did you ever see the movie Finding Nemo?
No,
Did you ever see that movie? And oh, look at this picture. You see that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So did you see that movie? And in the movie, the dad fish and the boy fish live in an anemone, because anemones, if you touch those things, ouch, oh, it hurts. But the clownfish, it does not hurt them. I don't know why, but that is an anemone. They're very pretty. They're very pretty, but they're dangerous. You have to be careful.
They look like amazing.
Yes, it is. They're beautiful, but they're a little bit dangerous. So would you say that word again? How do we say that word?
Anemone.
Perfect. And then the last one, oh, that's easy.
Apple.
Apples. Do you like apples?
Yes, I like.
Yes. I like red apples. I also like green apples. Have you ever had a green apple?
Yes.
Yeah. They're a little strong, but I like that. I like the taste of a green apple. All right. So we did 6 words today. Let's go back and remember them. This animal is an
Alpaca.
right. And that's an
Alligator.
right. Hey, and by the way, in the United States, many people just say gator instead of alligator. Okay.
Ant.
Good.
Anteater.
Great.
Anemone.
Good. And you say that very well. That's not an easy one to say. Okay.
Apple.
Very good. Very good. And we'll continue with that another one. Okay. Today, I also want to take a look at some words and see how you do with these words. Okay. So, I want you to look at these words. Okay. Now, this is how many? 15 words. Do you think you can say these words, or would you like me to say them first? What do you want?
I can say it.
Okay, go right ahead.
Clap, rock, snack, shot, jump, step, luck, mess.
Good, good, good.
Click, stick, sick, crop, hat, stump, pond.
That was, your pronunciation is very good. That was
Thank
very good. That sounded, and I liked that you said miss, and then you said, oh, no, that's not right. Mess. And that's good. When you can correct yourself, that is a good thing. When you know you made a mistake and you fix yourself, that's very good. Okay, let's look at the first 5 words here. Tell me one of those words that you already know what it means. What's one of those words you know what it means?
Clap.
What is clap?
You shut your hands like this.
Right. Now, do you know that in English, we also use the word clap when there is a loud thunder, during a rainstorm, and you hear, that's called a clap of thunder. Okay, so that's also clap. Okay, I'll bet you know this word.
Shut.
And what is that?
Be quiet.
Right. Sometimes it means to be quiet. So if your little brother is making a lot of noise, you might say, you need to shut up. Okay, you need to be quiet. Do you know that shut is also this? My door is shut. Before the lesson, I shut the door. So this is open, and now I shut the door.
Oh.
Okay?
I learned it new.
That's also shut. And do you know that this is also shut? I shut my eyes. I open my eyes. Shut, open. Did you know that?
Shut my eyes, open my eyes.
Yeah, that's also shut. Like to close, or like to shut my mouth and open my mouth. Okay, so that is also shut. A snack is food. What kind of food is a snack?
If you're hungry, you go somewhere, you are hungry, you eat something small, like chocolate.
Right. So like this morning I had a snack. I had some pretzels.
Yes, we can see.
And that was, but then for lunch, I had some turkey and some potatoes for lunch today. That was lunch. That was not a snack. You know what this is, correct?
Yes, it's a music type.
It's a what?
It's type of music.
Yes, it is a type of music. Do you know what else it is? I have one right here. Let me show it to you. This is a rock. I have 2 of them here that I thought were very interesting. Do you know that this is a rock? Okay.
Oh.
That's a rock. And I found this rock because I thought it was so interesting. Look, it's black and black, but in the middle, it has that. And look, it goes all the way through it.
Yes.
And I wondered what made that white right in the middle. Black, but white. So I thought that was a very interesting rock. And I also got this rock. And Berfine, I wish you could feel this rock. This rock is called sandstone. Now, right. Do you know what sand is?
Yes.
Yeah. And when I touch it, it feels like I have sand on my fingers. It feels like sand. So this rock is called sandstone. I thought it was very interesting. It's a very soft rock. Okay. So that's rock. All right, let's look at number 2, line 2. Okay, so mess and miss. Okay, what's the one has an E and one, I have sand on my computer now. Okay, all right. What's the difference between what is a mess and what is miss?
Miss, I miss you.
Right, right. Very good. When you haven't seen someone for a long time, you might say, I miss you. Do you know anything else that miss means?
No.
Okay. Berfine, you are a miss. A miss is a young woman who is not married.
Oh,
Okay. So you are a miss. Your brother is not a miss because he's not a young woman. Okay. So, but you would be miss. So I might call you Miss Berfine because you are a young woman and you're not married. What is a mess?
and we say it for men's, not married men's.
Well, no, mess right here means not clean,
Not clean.
not clean. So if I went outside and when I came in, my hair was sticking out and I was dirty and my clothes were dirty, you might say, you are a mess. Okay. So
Okay.
let me show you a mess picture to help you understand. Imagine, oh, Berfine, imagine if this was your bedroom. Look at that bedroom. That bedroom is a mess. Look at that. What a mess. This boy, he needs to put some things away. His room is a mess.
Yes.
Okay. So a mess is, I hope your bedroom looks better than that. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, because that one is definitely a mess. Okay. And let me see. Let me go back here. Now that just, the page just went. I'm sorry, it lost the page real quickly here. Let me find it again. Okay. All right. And let's do the last section right here.
Sick.
Are you right? Are you sick today?
No.
What does sick mean?
Sick mean ill.
Right, ill. Very good. It means ill. Right, right. Oh, what is a stamp?
How can I say it? I don't know. But
I have a stamp. Go ahead.
when we go school, we step. Oh, we say step by step.
Okay, that's step. Let me write that in the chat. Okay. Berfine, this is a stamp. Look, I have a letter here. This is a letter. And you see that? That's a stamp.
Yes.
And so my letter, this letter that came to me, I wrote a note to myself on the back, so I kept the letter. It has a stamp on it. Okay. You use stamps in Turkey too. I'm sure that maybe some of them had the flag of Turkey on it, right?
I didn't hurt them.
Okay, that is a stamp. Now, I want to teach one other word just before we go on, and we'll finish with something fun today. Crop.
Crop.
Crop is a plant you can eat. A crop is a plant you can eat. Okay? So apple trees are a crop because you can eat apples. Corn is a crop because you can eat corn. Okay? Peppers are a crop because you can eat pepper. A pine tree is not a crop because you cannot eat a pine tree.
Yes, we can't eat.
Right, that's something you don't eat. So a crop is a plant you can eat. So let me just jot that down. Crop, a plant you can eat. So maybe corn, potatoes, wheat, rice, all of those would be crops. All right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, today I want to look at a story, and your English, you speak pretty good English. So I want to take a look at this story and just see how this story would be for you. I'm going to try one a little bit harder than I'd been thinking, because I think that your English is pretty good. All right, so let's take a look at this. Okay, just a second. Sorry, this is taking me a second to get it started. Okay, here it goes.
Grow, little rosemary.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
It is March. It is almost spring. Today I will grow an herb. The herb is rosemary. I push seeds in the dirt and cover them. I whisper to my tray every day. Grow, little rosemary, grow, I say. I run to little rosemary every day. I water little rosemary every day. She grows inside the dirt. I wait and wait. Then I see something green. I put her by the window. The sun shines. Little rosemary grows more leaves. Little rosemary smells good. Little rosemary is tall. I plant her in the garden.
That's how it is. Yep.
I am glad little rosemary is here. I grew her by myself.
Now, I want to talk about a few of the words in this story. Let me go back here. Okay. All right. Berfine, do you see what I wrote in the chat?
Yes.
It is spring, Bahar.
Yes.
Now, in English, there are 4 seasons. Spring. What are the other 3?
Autumn. Oh. I can't remember them.
Okay. Which one is the one where it's very cold?
Winter, yes.
Winter. And when you don't have school, yay, it is
I can't remember this.
summer.
Oh, yes, summer.
Summer. So right now it's November, so it is autumn, then winter, then spring, then summer. Okay?
Okay.
Also, she said, this plant is an herb, and it says that's ot.
Ot.
Right. So this is a plant that you can use to cook with. You can put it in food for flavor. Okay. Then she said, she whispers to her plant. Okay. And you see, whisper is fışıltı.
Fısıltı.
Okay, to talk very softly is to whisper. Okay, now I want you to understand something. Rosemary with a small r is a plant.
Yeah.
Rosemary with a big R is a name. Okay.
Okay.
My wife cooks with rosemary. Okay. And this one is true. Rosemary was my grandmother's name. My grandmother, her name was Rosemary. So that's very common. Also, rosemary plants one leaf, many leaves. So can you say leaf, leaves?
Leaf, leaves.
Perfect. Very good. Now, I want to show you what a real rosemary plant looks like, just so we see. It actually looks a lot like what you saw here. So do you see these rosemary plants?
Yes.
Yeah. And they get little purple flowers. Do you see the little flowers? They're very little and they're purple. And the rosemary plant starts very small, but then it grows about that high. So it gets pretty big, but it starts out very small. And when you pick a leaf off and you smell it, it has a very nice smell to it. Okay. So now I'm curious, if I put this in the translator, I wonder what it will say.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
We want to send a Christmas card to you if you want.
I can't give you my address. That's the thing. That's a rule in Cambly. But you can send me a Christmas message over Cambly. That's very nice of you, but I can't do that. But if you want, one of my other students, what they did is they made a Christmas card and then they scanned it on their computer and they sent me the scan.
Okay.
So that would be, and I'm sorry about that, but that's Cambly's rule. That's really lovely of you to say that, but that's their rule. Thank you for asking that. Berfin, biberiye, is that something you cook with? Is that a plant you cook with?
I can have biberiye.
Yeah.
I don't know we can cook it.
Okay.
I think no.
Maybe you'll have to ask your mom or dad. I don't know enough about Turkish cooking. Rosemary plants, yes, you do cook with. Sometimes we put them in a sauce, like a spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce. Sometimes we do that. Okay, so Berfin, today we were reading a story about a girl and a plant. Did this story seem too hard, too easy, or in the middle for you? How did this story seem?
Too easy.
Okay, so you're ready for a story that's a little bit harder.
Yes.
Okay, and then the words that we looked at right here. Again, because I didn't know you, I had to just guess. Did you think those words were hard, easy, or just right?
The first words are easy, but second is middle.
Okay. Maybe we'll try that, but I'll find a different story for the next time. Remind your brother to always let me know which of you I will see in class, because then I'll be ready for him or ready for you or ready for Bauer. Just let me know which student I'm going to see. Okay?
Okay.
It was a pleasure to meet you today. I have enjoyed meeting your brothers, and it's equally joyful to meet you. Okay?
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Bye-bye.
Thank you then.
Good night.